Alright guys, welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Pocket video on my channel. So today we're going to take a look at Kingdra EX. Now I was actually hoping for a long time that this card be included much earlier into the game. But you know how they say, better late than never, right? So Kingdra EX, 170 HP, 90 damage. Those are some very solid numbers. Now, the only thing which I'm kind of scared of, right, is that the damage output is a bit too low, right? 90 HP, a lot of Pokemon are going to resist that and will retaliate, which may cause a few issues for Kingdra being a beyond broken Pokemon, right? But nevertheless, we're going to take a look at this. We're also running in this deck alongside Kingdra. By the way, if you compare it to the original TCG one, it's pretty downgraded. But anyways, we're also running Stantler here. Stantler here has the ability, if it has a Pokemon tool attached to it, it will do 70 damage in total, right? So this one is here just to accommodate for any enemies who run Oricorios, right? So any opponents that are playing Oricorios are gonna get attacked by Stantler, hence we're running 2 times the Giant Cape. So let's actually jump into a few matches. We're here in ranked mode. Yes, Master Ball rank is there, and I will from now on always showcase my decks in Master Ball rank or ranked in general, right? Because now you can't drop below Master Ball rank anymore. So let's actually jump into this. I already played with Kingdra before. I actually had a different kind of deck, Kingdra alongside Starmie EX, and that deck was actually very good in Ultra Ball 3. However, stopped playing with it due to another deck which I definitely wanted to play. So we're starting first. Now, there is another Horsea here which does 30 damage for 2 energies, I believe it was, right? Now you could run that one definitely as an option, or I think for 1 energy. I'm not too sure right now. I think it was 1 energy for 30. The thing with that one is it has 50 HP, right? So there is a couple of issues when you're encountering specific opponents that will be able to one-shot it immediately, right? So that's why I opted for this one specifically. Now the other one, the newer one, would have been able to deal with this opponent's Mugby already. However, yeah, it is what it is. Now we already have a very solid hand here. We already have Kingdra, we already have Rare Candy, and we're going to play this very diligently right now. So we're going to play Rare Candy into Kingdra. Now I do feel like the German name is better. Is Cedra King. That's just a better name. Like, come on, bro. Anyways, Kingdra, 90 damage, Mugby is down. Now the good thing here is the opponent, if he gets attacked now, he will not be able to switch. Even if he manages to play Lugia or any other Pokemon where he can attach his energy to, he is not going to be able to switch out. And he will get stuck against my Kingdra, which basically means I have won the match. So let's see what the opponent chooses to do here. He's going to do an 80 damage attack. Supply his Ho-Oh with the necessary energy. Right, come on, bro. Alright, so the attack, 80 damage, and the opponent's given his other Ho the energy. So now we're just going to heal up, simple as that, and then we are going to force the opponent to remain in the active position. Now the only way he can get out of this, as far as I know, is if he uses Lyra. If he doesn't have Lyra, there is no way for him to get out of this position. So let's see what he chooses to do. Pokeball. Searching for another Pokemon. Like, what are you gonna do, bro? There's nothing you can do. Just surrender. And he surrendered. GG. First round won. Very good. Very strong. Very strong performance here in the first round. Now, that was extremely satisfying. Right? Now, let's actually jump into a second match. The thing is, right, if you're facing off against electric type decks, it may get difficult. I do feel like Kingdra should have had a different weakness, right? Because it's dragon and water typing, right? It should be at least neutral to thunder, or electric type instead of it being super effective. But yeah, it doesn't really matter anyways. Let's jump into this. We do have Standler here, so I hope he will be able to help out. Let's see what the next opponent brings to the table. Master Ball rank. Oh, he was top 10,000 last season. Oh, nice, nice. I gotta be on my A game now, bro. Let's see. Master Ball rank. And we are going first. I would have actually liked to start second instead. Kind of don't want to go first, but yeah, let's see where this one's going anyways. We're playing against electric, so it may be, let's see. Ah, yes, Oricorio, exactly what I didn't want to match off against. So this is going to be tough. I don't even know from the get-go. I don't think we're going to be able to win this one right now because we had a bad start. Starting second would have been better, right? Considering the opponent also has a baby Pokemon there, basically means the opponent will be able to give or to get faster with his energy. So yeah, let's see where this one's going. Standler is already ready. He's gonna be able to do 70 damage, so we can definitely get rid of his Oricorio. But we will have troubles against these Silverlees, right? They are kind of troublesome. They are very troublesome, actually, because they are going to do 100 damage. So Standler has exactly 100 HP, which is not good for us. So let's see. Oh, yeah, nice. We do have the stage 1 evolution here. We're going to go into that one as well. I am going to supply my Standler with energy, though. And I'm going to switch to my stage 1, right? And I'm going to end this turn here. The opponent most likely will come with his Oricorio into the active position now to attack my active Pokemon. Gladion, searching for another Pokemon. Does he have a second type null? Okay, come into the active position. Sure, why not? And is he going to attack? Why do you have to make it so, I don't know, so serious? Like, just attack, bro. There is no rocket science behind it. All right, Silverly is on the field. Oh, okay. Type null also. 70 damage. We survived it. That's at least something, right? All right. Professor's research there. That's very good. Pokeball, Silver. Let's go with Pokeball. Searching for one Pokemon. Oh, yes. Horsey. Very nice. One of them on the field. It's the second one anyways. I'm going to supply my Standler regardless because we're going to need it against the opponent's Oricorio, right? The next turn, if we can draw a Kingdra, that may be something that could save us in this match. But there is only a slim chance. I don't think we're going to be able to win. So the biggest weakness of this deck is, again, electric type, right? That's obviously a big, difficult deck to get around with. All right, Oricorio attacking, another 70 damage hit. My Pokemon is down. Now we're going to go into Standler. Now Standler will be able to hit his active Pokemon for 70 damage. He doesn't have a giant cape on it, so this basically allows us to one-shot it. Now let's see. Oh yeah, we're going to get rid of Mars here, definitely. He does have another Oricorio in his hand though, so I do think it doesn't look good for us. If he doesn't have another Pokemon supporting card here, then he's not going to be able to defeat my Standler. If he does have one, then yes, of course, he's going to be able to defeat it. So let's see. Oricorio number 2. Oh yeah, okay, sure. We're screwed. Most likely we're screwed. There is nothing really we can do now about this because the opponent already defeated one of our Pokemon. So now the second one is gone. We do not have anything to match up against the opponent's Oricorio, which basically means our Horsey is going to lose. And yes, Kingdra is not there. Unfortunately, we lost round 2. So 1 round has been won and 1 loss. So let's go for a third and final round. Maybe we're lucky here. Let's go. How many rounds was that? I haven't even checked. Haven't checked yet. So anyways. All right. Let's go. Right deck. Searching for an opponent. And an opponent has been found. Also level 50. By the way, do let me know down below in the comment sections. Do you like the German names of some of these cards more than the English names? Like, obviously, I'm gonna try to be unbiased. I do think a lot of German names are actually better than a lot of the English names for some of these Pokemons. But anyways, right? Like for example, Eevee, that's Evoli in German. So it's also an interesting name, I'd assume, for somebody who's never heard it before. But anyways, Horsey is there. We're already having the perfect hand. We're gonna go for the energy here. Utilize Silver to get rid of one of the supporting cards. The opponent's running Solgaleo. All right, as expected. Sylveon EX and Solgaleo. So I'm going to go into the Giant Cape here just in case the opponent is planning on giving me a red card or Mars in case he draws it, right? So what is the opponent going to do now? Okay, I mean, come on, bro. That's some timing right there. He didn't have that one on his hand just now, and he just got it in the right moment. Like, literally the perfect moment for him anyways. Okay, sure. Let's carry on with this. Kingdra is ready to attack. Professor's Research, drawing 2 cards. Pokeball, getting our second basic Pokemon, and we do have our second Horsey. Very nice. Very, very nice. 90 damage. Eevee is down. Now we're facing off against the opponent's Solgaleo. Now the good thing is, Kingdra is going to prevent the opponent from escaping, right? He's not going to be able to retreat his active Pokemon unless he uses the Ultra Beasts, for example, and uses the ability of Celesteela, right? If he has an Ultra Beast deck, obviously that's not the case here, but anyways. Or if the opponent uses some card like Lyra. Lyra will override the ability because it's not actually retreating, right? So we're going to take 100 damage, 120 damage here. We do need the second Kingdra. Let's actually put it all onto one card, right? We do need this. If we get the second Kingdra the next turn, then we can win this. If we don't, then we essentially lost without a doubt. So let's actually let him defeat my Pokemon. He is going to heal himself, Lily, 60 HP. That's all right. And then he's going to lose another 10 HP after attacking, like so. And now our final trump card. Let's hope for something. Either Professor's Research or Kingdra. One of those two would be nice. And through Professor's Research, maybe Kingdra? Nice. Nice. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Pokemon Communicate. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. We're going to get rid of Stantler here. Get rid of it. Bring our Kingdra onto the field, right? We're going to use the rare candy here. We finally have it, like so. Evolve. And I do feel like that is one of the most prettiest cards ever made in Pokemon TCG Pocket, right? Anyways, attack, 90 damage. The opponent's not going to be able to retreat after this one. There is nothing he can do. I'm 100% certain that the opponent is not playing Lyra. It wouldn't make sense in a Solgaleo EX deck. It wouldn't make sense. Sylveon EX, drawing 2 cards. I mean, that's not going to help you, bro. Professor's Research. Obviously, the only other thing could have done is bring forth another Solgaleo EX. But that's not happening here as well. Very nice. Come on. Make your last pathetic move. 120 damage. That's alright. We're going to take that. And we're going to get poisoned here. But it doesn't really matter anyways. It doesn't matter. 90 damage. GG. And like so, in Master Ball rank, we're actually running successfully Kingdra EX, bro. I mean, I'm gonna showcase another deck, which I have in the back of my mind with Kingdra. But yeah, do let me know down below in the comment sections what you think about this deck. I'm actually stoked at how good this performed. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.